I've been doing YouTube since 2011, and since then I started many faceless channels that grew to millions of subs, and more importantly, I've used those channels to build products and services that ended up making me over 10 million in the past few years. But I'm not the only one that used this exact same system. My client Joy made over 31,000 in 4 weeks, Dushan did 7,000, and Matthew quit his job, all by following this system I call RPV maxing. While most people are trying to get as many views, this system is all about making as much money from every view you already get. That's why, for example, I had this video that got 18,000 views and made only $120, while this video also got 18,000 views but made almost $3,000. So let me now walk you through the entire system step by step, starting with step number 1, which is to actually pick what type of YouTube you want to do, because in 2026 there's actually 3 ways to do it. Type number 1 are traditional faceless channels where you don't record anything with a camera and you either use AI visuals or stock footage, and you have AI voiceover in the background, AI scripts, and these channels are great if you just want to make money from ad revenue. I mean, I literally have a list of over 700 channels making at least $3,000 per month just from ad revenue alone, all completely faceless and in most cases AI generated. And another cool thing about faceless channels is that you can easily sell them in the future as well. There's Next Level Marketplace, there's obviously Eyeball Venture Capital, but it's nearly impossible to scale this past $50,000 per month. Then we have type number 2, which are personal brand YouTube channels, where there is a person in front of the camera, and these are great if you have products to sell, as people connect a lot more with personas. When there is a human there, when there's a persona, people connect more, they trust the channel more, and they're more likely to purchase products that that channel promotes. The only downside with this, obviously, is that you would have to be in front of the camera. But that's why in 2026, we have this third type, which are hybrid faceless channels, where you technically have a persona, but that persona is AI, so you still run a faceless channel, though it is looking like a personal brand channel. I mean, take a look at this example. This channel literally only started a few days ago. They already make $3,000 per month from ad revenue, and they get hundreds of thousands of views. This is an AI character. This is not a real human. You can see here, it's all through synthetic content. This is AI generated completely. And I'm personally using these AI avatars to promote different products and services, either as an affiliate or my own digital products. So personally, I have all 3, but if you're just starting out, then pick only one type. I believe that hybrid faceless channels are the future, so that's what I would focus for now. And later in this video, I'll show you exactly how to start a channel like that. Step number 2. All right, now once you decide whether you want to be on camera and build a personal brand, or you want to start a completely faceless channel, the next step is to find viewers with high willingness to pay for something. And what that means is you want a viewer who has an urgent problem, has money on the line, and you can give them a solution right away. That means that if you make a faceless documentary channel about streamers, you might get views, but you won't make much money because your viewers are most likely broke teenagers who don't have an urgent problem to solve. While on the other hand, if you had a channel that talks about how women above 40 can lose weight, you can easily attach a digital product because they have a clear problem they're looking to solve. And here's something practical you can do right now. Go over to ChatGPT and ask it to list 10 problems where people or businesses are already paying money to solve them. Rank them by how painful they are and how expensive they are, and then use this template over here. And that's going to give you exact problems that you can solve with your channel to increase your RPV, or revenue per view. Step number 3, I recommend owning an audience. So for that, I would create some sort of a free group or free Telegram chat. For example, I use School for that. I built this community. It used to be $10 a month. Now I've switched to completely free, and there's 85,000 members inside. And here you can post every single day to connect with viewers on a deeper level, and you can share a lot more and obviously monetize that in different ways. But it is just important to have somewhere to store that audience that you're building on YouTube, not just because it will make you more money, but also because YouTube can take away your channel at any time. So you don't want to be dependent on any of these social media platforms, as overnight you could lose 1 million subscribers. And this is just a great way to nurture an audience, as no one likes to be sold to, especially not in public. I mean, this is also part of my entire game plan, having as many of these faceless RPV channels that then promote my free communities where we nurture an audience and then we do the upsells. So not really trying to sell in public. Step number 4 is to create an offer stack like a ladder, and you need 4 different offers. You need free offer, You need an offer between $29 and $200. Number 3, you need $499 or $1,000 or something in between. And then fourth, you need an offer that's over $5,000. Now, if you don't want to build any products yourself, and if you're just starting out, the easiest thing you can do is just become an affiliate for existing offers. For example, you can go to WOP Network, go to affiliates section on the left-hand side, go to refer buyers, and this will show you a bunch of digital products you can promote and also commission rates. For example, this one pays 50% commission rate. Affiliates have already earned over 100,000. I can see the conversion rate is 8%, and I can just click on view assets or become an affiliate and instantly grab my affiliate link and then start promoting that with my YouTube channels. That way, every time someone buys this offer using my link, I will get a commission without even owning the product, without creating anything, without delivering anything. It's the easiest way to start if you don't want to build any products from scratch. Step number 5 is to choose your money mechanism, essentially how every view will turn into cash, because you don't want to just rely on ad revenue, otherwise you won't make much money. Option number A is to sell your offer directly, whether that's school, coaching, or a done-for-you service. You use your videos to promote that offer and you sell directly in your videos. Option number B is to promote affiliate links in those videos. Option number C is to rely on sponsors and brand deals, but this only works if you have over 10,000 subscribers. But effectively, the worst thing you can do is just rely on ad revenue, because that's not really gonna work. Step number 4 is to create videos in styles that actually sell something. And there's 4 types of videos to create. Number 1, we have proof. This is usually when your title goes like how I did something or how my student or client did something. So basically sharing results and then doing a breakdown. Number 2 are system videos. For example, the video you're watching right now is a system video. System videos are usually step by step. They're templates, they're breakdowns. Number 3, we have fix style videos. This is where you review your viewers' work and then you give them direct advice to position yourself as an authority in that niche and to prove you're capable of helping them. Number 4 are case study videos. This is where you just document how you did something. Again, massive credibility boost. So every upload must fit one of these 4 buckets. Roasts and reviews usually work a lot better when you have a personal brand, while short process videos work for both faceless and hybrid faceless channels where you have an AI avatar and AI influencer. Deep dives work for all 3, and case studies obviously work for all 3 types of YouTube channels you can start. Step number 7 is to use AI to write high RPV scripts. So there's going to be this RPV guide that I'm going to leave inside of my free community. When you go to the free community, just go to the classroom over here. This is completely free. Go to AI systems and then click on all you need as a solo founder. There you'll find a lot of free resources. But one of the things you can open up is this free RPV guide, which is listed on Notion. You're going to click on these 3 dots over here and you will simply export this as a PDF file. So I'm gonna change this to PDF and then download it to my device. This is the first guide that we need. The second guide that we need is a free script guide, and then you're gonna open up this over here. However, with this second guide, there are some changes you have to make. So first of all, you need to click on 3 dots, then you need to click on duplicate so you can make changes. Then you're simply gonna use this prompt, paste it inside of Claude. Claude writes the best scripts, and these are also scripts that are gonna be longer. ChatGPT cannot do that, so make sure you use Claude. Then remove all of this stuff that is highlighted in yellow and then click on 3 dots and then export this as a PDF. Now just attach those PDFs to Claude and you will need to insert your topic over here or your niche, your target viewer, and then your video idea. Then once you submit this to Claude, it will give you a refined title and then it will start writing full script using those frameworks. Scripts written this way are much higher quality, they're optimized for retention, and even more importantly, they're optimized for RPV and are essentially as high quality as a scriptwriter that costs $100 per script. Step number 8. So I have this RPV scoreboard that I use to track my RPV, and after tracking my RPV for almost a year, what I've noticed is that videos that had very specific titles that spoke directly to my target avatar got less views but made me a lot more money. So here, for example, from 19,000 views, I've generated over $10,000 in sales with an average of 0.55 cents RPV. Look, making $0.50 per view is absolutely insane. And these title frameworks that I've created essentially work in any niche. You would just have to change variables in the brackets that are highlighted in green, and you can just adapt them to almost any niche as long as your channel solves a problem. And then of course you have an offer to promote, whether that's from up as an affiliate or it's your own product, doesn't matter as long as you have something to sell. Step number 9. If you haven't made your first video yet, then that's great because YouTube is now promoting brand new channels like never before, but only if you make that killer video that blows up your channel first. I mean, remember this guy, he started with his first video 100,000 views, even though he had 0 subs. I mean, now he has 38,000 subs, though that video got 120,000 views, so it's not from the subs. So I've made this full guide that talks about exactly step by step how to create a killer video for YouTube to blow up your channel. I'm also gonna link it for free inside of OBF, the free community. We're gonna find it right over here, free guide to make a viral video that blows up your channel. Step number 10, run your channel through this RPV checklist. To make sure you're making as much money per every view, you're gonna ask yourself these questions. When you look at your YouTube channel, does it solve a specific problem? If yes, then tick this box. By the way, you can first of all just click on file, make a copy so you can make changes to the document and you can actually tick the boxes. So I'm gonna tick this box. Next up, when I look at each video title, who do I think the target avatar is? So for example, if I look into this YouTube channel, I can clearly see that this is for women in menopause, women above 40, and every single video talks directly to them. So that's great. We can tick that box. Do the same thing with all of these boxes, and if you don't tick something, then make sure you go ahead and make that change to your channel. Because if you tick all of these boxes, you will maximize your RPV guaranteed. Step number 11. If you're like most people, then you probably right now have one of these. It's an iPhone made by a company called Apple. Now, Apple is a $1 trillion company. In fact, $4 trillion market cap. And the main reason they make so much money is because they have insane amount of upsells. They have lots and lots of different products that they're selling, and that's how they grew so much. That's why it's important to keep adding more offers and more products if you want to continue making more and more money. I mean, again, this is my entire system. I have these RPV channels which promote free or low ticket products. Then we have affiliate offers inside. Then we have mid-ticket products. Then we have other services and other digital products. And then I use 20% of that money, 20% of the profits, to reinvest into starting more faceless channels. It just creates this flywheel that never stops. It keeps growing. I've explained that entire step-by-step process inside of Online Business Club, and now we also have a brand new program which talks about these AI influencers and hybrid faceless channels on exactly how to start personal brand faceless channels with AI so you can still sell products and maximize your RPV without actually having to be in front of the camera. So I'm gonna link both of these school communities in the description box down below. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, then I will also see you in the next one.